Hey y'all. I had posted saying that I was going to be on here doing a video for my NFL makeup, or as I call it, my Chiefs makeup. And I was supposed to be on there last week doing that, but I gotta tell you, I was sick as a dog last week. I don't know why people say sick as a dog, now that I'm thinking about it. I've had dogs my whole life, and I don't think I've ever seen one get sick, so it's a weird question, but whatever. I apologize for not being on. I could barely get out of bed, much less do a video on my Chiefs makeup. So here I am today doing it. We have a game tomorrow at 3:25. So I'm going to show y'all today how I do it. And it's super simple to exchange the orange and yellow that I use for the Chiefs for whatever your team's colors are. Super simple. And by the way, yes, I know I kind of look like a weird Frankenstein right now, but since I can't cut my hair, I'm putting some pink streaks in it. It's got to sit in here for an hour and 15 minutes, so I thought, hey, perfect time to go ahead and show y'all how to do this. So, let's get started. You want to start with your moisturizer, and, if you want to use primers, I like to use e.l.f. primer. Love this stuff. Makes your skin feel so soft and silky. But I've already done that. So, to start with the makeup. Today, I'm taking a fresh one that I haven't used before because I don't want any color smears. So, what I do is I gently dip. I turn on the water in the sink so that there's water droplets, and I gently dip this in the water droplet and then put it on a washcloth. I find that it makes your makeup stay a little bit longer. So, since the Chiefs are orange and yellow, I take a very light colored orange to start, and that goes right here in the corner. You can make it as dark or as light as you'd like. Then I dip it in the water, dip it on the washcloth, and do the other side. Oops. Here we go, just like this. And you don't want to do too much, doesn't need to go too far. You just want to show that you got a little bit of the orange right there. So, and you want to use a light color for your inside because your outside is going to have a darker color. Say your team's colors are blue and, blue and yellow. You'd use a light blue on the inside and then a dark blue on the outside, and then your yellow in the middle. So I've got my inside color. Now we're going to go with the outside color, which is going to be a darker color of what you put on the inside. So mine is going to be a dark orange. And I like starting from the outside corner. Do it however you normally do your makeup. I prefer to do it this way. It makes me feel like I'm getting it in there a little bit better. Kind of like coloring in the lines in a coloring book. So yeah, I start from the outside to go in and put my darker color on. And then I'll go from the inside out just to give myself a better line. And again, this can be as dark or as light as you want. It's totally up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. So now I have the light inside and the dark outside. Dip in the water and start all over again with the other side. Here we go, from the outside in. Okay. Oh, and just a little reminder, I had said in my previous video that I was up for doing a Q&A, and anybody who watches this video and has any questions you'd like to ask me, I would be more than happy to answer anything that I can. And so you leave comments on this video, and next time I get on to look, I will go through and save the questions and answer them for y'all. So remember to put them on this video, and I'll get through them, as quickly as I can. I'll do a Q&A for us. So this side was taking a little bit longer to match up to my other side, and it's still not quite there. I'm not sure what is going on today. Feels like a Monday. Okay, and what I like to do, and then this is totally up to whether you want to or not, I like to take a tiny bit of the outside color. I think I said this on my rainbow makeup video. I take a tiny bit on the same outside color and put it underneath. Now, a lot of it's going to wash off when we fix our makeup later, and then you can reapply it if you'd like. Now, one thing I remember saying with my other video, don't worry about mistakes right now. We are totally going to fix any mistakes. So right now, that's not something you need to worry about. All right, so I've got my light orange on the inside. I got my dark orange on the outside. And now it's time for the inside color, which for the Chiefs, orange and yellow. So yellow will go in the middle. So again, you dip your brush or whatever you're using in a little bit of water. And then you want to add your middle color. And you can, again, go as bright or as dark as you like. It's completely up to you. I like it to be a little bit darker so it really stands out. But you can, like I said, light or dark, up to you. And the nice thing about this is if you made a mistake, maybe made one of the colors go too far over, you can fix it with this middle color. And nobody will be able to tell. So here we go. We've got our light, our dark, and our middle. So there you go. Now you got your Chiefs colors. Okay, then you're going to take whatever eyeliner you use. I like to use liquid black eyeliner, okay? And, sorry, anyone who's done eyeliner before knows it's hard to do it and talk at the same time because you balance your eyeliner on your face. You balance your pinky on your face, and if you're talking, your eyeliner is going to do this. Now, as you can see, I made a bit of a mistake and went too high. Don't worry about it. It's easy to fix. This is also a brand new eyeliner, and it's got a lot in it. So, okay, give me a sec. For some reason, my left eye is always harder to do, but today, that doesn't seem to be the case. That was actually a lot easier. That's really weird. I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway. Okay. Oops. And then when I went back and did that, I kind of messed that one up too again. But like I said, don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are super easy to fix, okay? Super duper easy. I really, it frustrates me when I make mistakes on the top because then you got to go back with your eyeshadow and fix it. It's not hard at all. It's just frustrating. So I'm going to go in here with my Q-tip with a little bit of makeup remover on it, and I'm going to fix my mistake, okay? There you go. Now I've got better looking eyeliner. So again, I'll go over here. Oops, that's not the wet side. Go through and easily fix your mistake. Very easy. There we go. Now I've got the top done. Okay, and if you want to, and this is an option, you don't have to. I like to come up here and get the corner so that it lines up with the rest of the eyeliner. There we go. And then you can do the bottom part. And again, this is, don't worry about it if you put it on too heavy because we're going to fix it, okay? And I've noticed as I've gotten older, it's a little harder to get those really, really, really nice, clean lines. So since I found this easy way to fix it when you make a mistake, I don't even worry about it. I don't worry. I don't care if I look like a raccoon, you know, with my eyeliner because I know I'm going to go through and fix it and it's going to look nice. So again, you don't have to be perfect at this point, okay? Absolutely does not have to be perfect. Oh my goodness gracious. This is like, I look like a clown. Okay. like I really look like a clown right now. But that's okay. It's completely okay because we're going to fix it, all right? Get your, which I left apparently I knew I was going to mess up because I left the cap off my fixer. So that's pretty good. So you wet the tip in your makeup remover. And then you want to very gently go right along the edge of it. You don't need to push down hard. You just want to get a little bit on there. You can take the dry side, but you don't have to. And then you use your ring finger, because your ring finger is going to make it so that you're not pulling on that skin so much, causing wrinkles, which I already have, so I don't really care that much, but, you know, you may not. So, again, just right along the bottom edge. And then take your Q-tip to fix it. And then your ring finger. And it's going to give you a much nicer, cleaner line right there. And that looks much better. Now I don't look like a clown or like I'm trying to go on stage. And then you can go back and just kind of, you know, fix your edge a little bit. Fix any holes. And there you go. Now you got your bottom eyeliner. Okay, we got that. At this point, I like to let the bottom eyeliner dry a bit, because if I try to put the color on the bottom again, all it's going to do is turn my applicator black. So I like to let that dry a bit. And while that's drying, that's when I'll go ahead and apply my blush. I don't use much. I don't use all the foundations and cover-ups and all that. I used to. I don't do it anymore. I always felt like it was like suffocating my skin. And I didn't want to cause any issues with my skin. So I just use blush and, you know, my eye stuff, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so now I've had enough time for my eyeliner to dry. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit, take that outside dark color, and just right along the edge. Add it just right along the edge, just a tiny bit. All it's doing is just hopefully making your eyes pop a bit more. Just giving it a little extra something. And again, you don't have to do that. You don't have to add it. It's just, you know, a fun little something you can do. All right, so now the eyes are on. But before I do my mascara, I always like to use something that'll set my makeup in, because I get so frustrating when first thing in the morning, you're doing your makeup, you got a long day in front of you, you know you got a long day in front of you, and then you get to about, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and you take a bathroom break, and you go in and look in the mirror, and your makeup does not look as fresh and new as it did first thing this morning when you did it. So this stuff, when you put this stuff on and you set it, I found that it keeps my makeup looking fresh like I just did it all day long. I love it. There you go. And you don't have to do it individually or anything like that. Take the extra time. Just do it, you know, while you're powdering the rest of your face. It just sets the rest of your makeup in. So there we go. You can wipe off any extra. You just want to be very careful, be very gentle with your face. All right, and then the last step, obviously, is your mascara. I'm going to move you guys here because I got to get closer to the mirror for this. Again, that's what happens when you get older. You got to love getting older, right? All right, so then we do our mascara. Now, I have the smallest, that's going to be a new word today, guys, smallest. I have the smallest, just teeny tiny, almost not there lashes, okay? So what I do, and see I got a little mascara on under my eye, but again, guess what, guys? Not a problem, because I still have my Q-tip with my makeup remover on it. And look at that. Not a problem at all. But as I was saying, what I like to do, since I have very tiny eyelashes, is I like to use the edge of the brush. Guys, there's always extra on the edge of the brush, right? So I like to use the edge of the brush or tip of the brush to go through and almost individually pull those puppies up so that they actually look like they exist. All right, and then we do this side. There we go. See, even with mascara, you can almost not even see my eyelashes. I don't know what is going on there. So you do the bottom. And then we'll go back up and do the top. And again, I'll use the edge and kind of individualize those eyelashes. You know, give them a little extra attention. Maybe they'll stand up for us. Who knows? I gotta tell you guys why I'm doing this. I have this neighbor. My son and I moved into this apartment complex. And I've got this family that lives right across the hall from us. And it's a mother, father, and I think 3 children. And super, super nice. You know, the guy and I talk a lot. And she'll sit, and the wife will say hi to me, you know, anytime she comes through. And the kids are nice. They'll say hi. The little girl's really shy. It's cute. But I was sitting outside, and he came up to me just a few minutes ago with this ginormous plate of food. I mean, like, piled up to here, like this much. It was a huge plate of food. And I thought he was leaving with it. I was thinking, well, that's going to be hard to drive with. And he hands it to me, and he says, "This is for you." And I was a little shocked. I was like, huh? He says, "Yeah, this is for you. My wife's been cooking. Here's some authentic Arabic food." And, I mean, you could have caught flies. I was like, my mouth was hanging up, and I said, "That is so nice. Thank you so much." I mean, that's incredible. Incredibly nice. And I want to save some for my son, but I took a little sneak peek off a little piece of the chicken with some rice. Wow, that's spicy. Let me tell you. I was like, I took one bite and my eyes were watering, so I can't wait to see what my son thinks. Okay, but anyway, there you go. So, that is how you do your, what I call Chiefs makeup. It's actually, it could be the NFL makeup. It could be for basketball, baseball, whatever. It's just a fun way to do some fun colors that people might notice and appreciate. So anyway, I've got about, looks like my clock says about 15 minutes before I have to wipe all this stuff out of my hair. So I'm going to get ready to go do that. But as I said, if y'all would like to put questions and comments on this video, I'll give it a few days and I'll go through and look at them, and I'll answer just as many as I can. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. There you go. Share. Don't forget to share. I always miss that one. And I might get on tomorrow, depending on how this all this turns out. I don't know. Keep your fingers crossed that I haven't turned myself into a clown. But Halloween's a week away. If I screw it up, I can always say it was part of my costume. All right. So ask your questions. I'll do what I can to answer them. I hope you enjoyed the makeup tip. And be safe, y'all.